Okay, just for fun, I thought I'd roll this up and look at what the tournament score would have been, just so I don't know if Jordan looks at this, he can kind of have an idea of what's going on. Um, what we do is for tournament score, the Axis, if they win, they get 20 points. If the Allies win, they get 20 points for winning. So that's kind of the base. Um, the Axis gets 20 points plus the amount of victory points. So we got 20 plus 13 minus any originally owned territories that they lose. So in this case, we would have had the 20 plus the 13, so 33, minus Korea, Romania, Libya, Ethiopia, and Somaliland, minus 6, which would have given us 27. The Allies, if they lose, their score is basically whatever originally Axis controlled territories they control. So 6. That's what the tournament score would be. Um, Losing as the Allies, like round one, obviously is not the worst thing in the world because that's what we did in St. Louis, and we ended up in second place. Um, I said if the bottom score you can get as the Allies is 0, the bottom score you can get as the Axis is quite large actually because you can go into the negatives because you don't get your 20, and obviously you didn't make your 13 to win it, and if you didn't win it, that generally means that the Allies are all up upon you, taking a lot of islands from Japan, which count against you. Maybe took some of these um, territories in China, or maybe Russia and the United States have taken Norway and maybe Denmark, and I've seen a lot of negative scores for the Axis when they weren't lose. But I know that we were playing for the win, you were playing for the win, and there was no thought of, you know, building up a big score. So things, I might not have abandoned Korea just to keep that point. He might have taken Romania uh, to save that point, or the Allies might have, thrown a transport in northern Italy to grab that. So this is not, like I said, a tournament. This was not a tournament game. I'm just showing how the tournament scoring works, and all of that is on page 50 of the rules. And there you have it. Uh, Here it says the Axis must acquire 12. That'll probably be at least 13 in the tournament. For some reason, when we were in St. Louis, it was always the Axis that lost. The Allies were seemingly favored, although as the Axis we won twice and lost as the Allies. So uh, figure what you will of that. Anyway, hope to see you guys in St. Louis, and signing off.